Championship Wrestling, bringing you great wrestling action, sanctioned by the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance.
Welcome to World Championship Wrestling. I'm David Crockett along with Tony Schiavone, and that, by the way, was Starrcade.
Starrcade 85, The Gathering, but here today on World Championship Wrestling, a big six-man tag team match at our Superstation Championship Challenge Series as Ole and Arn Anderson team up with Tully Blanchard and Baby Doll to take on Billy Jack Haynes, Magnum TA, and Sam Houston here today on our Superstation Championship Challenge Series. Already, David, the Bunkhouse Stampede is underway.
That's right,
and it's
sure
getting
is.
better and better each and every week. And also, coming up in January, the World Television Tournament for that World's Television title.
All right, now let's get on a little bit of what we just saw. I'm talking about Starrcade. Starrcade 85, The Gathering, we saw new champions, an awful lot of new champions. Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, we had a new one.
It's Crusher Khrushchev defeating Sam Houston. He is the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. We had a new National Heavyweight Champion. Nature Boy Buddy Landell is a new National Heavyweight Champion. He defeated Terry Taylor during Starrcade. We have some more new champions,
That's
including
right.
a new U.S. Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. Magnum TA is the new United States Heavyweight Champion. The Rock and Roll Express, the World Tag Team Champions. And then we have a new World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, now, wait a minute, David. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on.
You saw it,
Well,
but we'll talk about it.
okay.
But you did see it.
Well, we're going to talk about the World Heavyweight Champion in just a bit. And let's bring in Tully Blanchard. Obviously, a very distraught Tully Blanchard. I'm sure you're very concerned about your future in professional wrestling right now.
Well, you know, Tony Schiavone, it's a very disturbing thing. The big thing in my mind is, you know, how the National Wrestling Alliance, how Bob Geigel, Jim Crockett, you know, I was railroaded into that match with Magnum TA. And the fact remains that I did not say I quit. I never said that in the match. Everybody that watched it all over the country, they know that I did not quit. Magnum TA's got the United States Heavyweight Championship, but I defeated the man in a wrestling match, and I don't know where, I don't know when, but I tell you what, Magnum TA, the day's gonna come when Tully Blanchard's going to get you back in the ring in a wrestling match, and I'm going to win the United States Heavyweight Champion and put it back around my waist where it belongs, because I made the United States Heavyweight Championship what it is today, not you.
We are going to also have a very special highlight package of Starrcade 85, so stay tuned. Now let's go to the ring.
Jim Jeffords is in there against Ricky Morton.
That's the way to go, baby!
Look at it now. Ricky Morton takes him. Switch now by Jeffords. Comes in. Good move. The quickness of the Rock and Roll Express. They are definitely quick. They are the new World Tag Team Champions.
It just seems right to see those gold belts around their waist, doesn't it, David?
Yes, it does. It looks like they were just made to fit.
That's right, and you can tell the fans certainly appreciate the Rock and Roll Express.
Mac Jeffords has the headlock on Ricky Morton. Morton makes that tag. Robert Gibson. Good move, he's got him. Comes right up. Gibson. Good arm drag, takes him over. Has that arm bar. Got it in tight. Now make that tag. Morton comes in. Still has that arm. Pulling on it. Takes him up now. Backs him in. Has that tag. teamwork of this team. This is what made them the World Tag Team Champions. Double drop kick, takes him down. Gibson goes for the pin. He's got it. And there you see, rock and roll is here to stay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the ring right now, Ron Garvin. He's taking on Tommy Lane. Garvin now backs him into the ropes. Ron Garvin's already started. He can intimidate you just with a slap or a look. Now he switches the arm. Lane pulls him down by the hair. Grabs that arm bar. Garvin comes right up. Lane grabs him again. Jerks him down to the mat. Here comes Rob. Look at it. Does it again.
Now, there's no doubt when you're wrestling Ron Garvin, you got to try to get every advantage possible. So credit Tommy Lane with being very aggressive at the beginning of this match. Big forearm blows.
You can be aggressive, but you have to know what you're doing. Instead of working on that arm, he needs to take Garvin down on the mat and try to pin him. You can't let Garvin stand up there. He'll take that punishment. He has some of the best men in the world beat on him. And he come right back with those hard right hands, like he's doing right now. Hard one to the chest. Now he takes him. Switch now by Lane. Lane, right a drop kick. Garvin catches hold of the ropes. Throws him over, goes down for that pin. Garvin just laid on him then. Left him right in the chest.
And he got back up. Not many men do that.
Good backdrop.
Watch out, David.
He's got that fist. Caught him right at the top of the head.
I don't think he's going to get up from that one.
You know he's not. Garvin sits right on him. He says, that's what did it. The hands of stone. Ron Garvin.
Ron Garvin, the winner here on World Championship Wrestling. As we take a look at the finish of the match, let us tell you that Starrcade 85 The Gathering was an event that changed the course of wrestling history. Now let's take a look at some of the highlights from Thanksgiving night. Everyone here at World Championship Wrestling very pleased and excited to welcome back this man with the U.S. heavyweight title now in his possession, Magnum TA.
Thank you very much. I went through perhaps the most brutal match in my entire life with Tully Blanchard to get back this United States heavyweight title. That's all history now. Now I got to look towards the future. And Tully Blanchard, you talk about wrestling matches. You want more wrestling matches. Well, this title's going to be up for anybody out there that wants a shot at it. You, Buddy Landell, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, anybody that thinks they can unseat me from the United States Heavyweight Championship, come right on up. Take your shot, because there's contracts out there for anybody that wants a piece of it. This belt wasn't made by putting it up on a shelf and just keeping it all nice and clean. It was made to be defended, and that's exactly what I intend to do.
Magnum, let's talk about now, you as many wrestlers around the world, a chance to win $20,000 in the Bunkhouse Stampede that's underway. Certainly a grueling match.
That's right. You know, a Bunkhouse Stampede will probably be the most exciting match that I've ever taken place in myself, because not only do you have a battle royal situation, 20 men in the ring at one time, they can wear whatever they want, bring any type of apparatus they want. Right here you see, man, you got a weightlifting belt. It's just going to be madcap chaos situation going on in there, and you've got $20,000 at stake each and every time we go in there. This is going to be the most exciting series in professional wrestling that I've ever been involved in, and it's going to draw the toughest competition in the country today, because everybody wants to be a part of this thing.
The Bunkhouse Stampede, and it's coming very soon. And once again, congratulations, Magnum. Everybody glad to see you as the champion again. All right, Magnum TA, let's go back to the ring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. In the ring, the Italian Stallion, but Arn Anderson has switched. He's given this match to the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff. And Ivan Koloff. Well, that shows you what type of man that Arn Anderson is. Give his position to one of the Russians. All right, now, watch the Russian Nightmare. And you know he is mad right now. Nikita Koloff going right after. The Italian Stallion bends him back. Hard fist right across the chest. Ivan is standing outside. Yelling at the Italian Stallion. All right, Nikita Stallion now starts to fight back. But Nikita comes right in on him. Takes him, rams his head into that turnbuckle. Takes him across the ring, and again, into that turnbuckle. Look at him. Starts the choke. Picks him up, has him. Hard slam on the mat. You hear Nikita, he's screaming for the Road Warriors.
Well, we saw what they did to the Road Warriors right here on this program. As always, they try to get the advantage by a 3-on-1 or a 3-on-2, which they did.
And there's a sickle. And the sickle from the Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff, takes the Italian Stallion down on that mat for the pin. There you see the young man charging in and gets caught by that sickle. Your winner, Nikita Koloff.
You heard David mention about the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to talk about that championship and a lot more, including the Road Warriors, when we return. Back with you on World Championship Wrestling. There's no doubt, as a result of Starrcade 85, a lot of controversy surrounds.
There is no controversy.
What do you mean?
What controversy would there be? I think you're talking about the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right.
There is a World Heavyweight Champion, and that is Dusty Rhodes. Didn't you see him? He pinned Ric Flair. He did something that no other man has done. He pinned Ric Flair for 1, 2, 3. Is that correct?
That's right.
All right.
But the belt was returned to Nature Boy Ric Flair. And I want to bring in Tommy Young. Tommy Young 5 times was named Professional Wrestling Referee of the Year. He is the top wrestling referee in the world today at the NWA. Tommy, good to see you with us on World Championship Wrestling. Tell us exactly, in your words, what happened that night.
Well, Tony, it was an up-and-down match. There was a lot of action. I think the best place to begin what happened was Dusty Rhodes hit Ric Flair with a terrific clothesline.
Right.
Both men hit the canvas. Dusty dove in for the count.
Right.
I went down. I recall it was 1, 2. Flair strong. He kicked out strong.
Right.
Dusty came down on top of me. I was not able to get out of the way. Momentarily, it knocked the wind out of me. I remember coming to my feet. I was a little bit doubled up. The next thing I remember, Ric Flair hit me like a freight train. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but my leg hit the rope, my back hit the corner of the ring, and I hit the floor. I know there was pandemonium from there. I was trying to get my senses together. I was trying to get into the ring. I was able to get to a sitting position, and I looked up and saw Arn Anderson in the ring.
Right.
As I recall, I think I pointed that I saw him. I tried to get up. As you know what happened last time when there was outside interference, Dusty Rhodes was very badly hurt.
Right.
I didn't want to see this happen again. I tried to get out of the ring to stop the match. At that point, Dusty Rhodes hit Arn Anderson as I was trying to get in. Arn Anderson flew into me. I fell back, hit the back of my head, and Tony, that's all I remember from that point.
So what you're saying is that when you saw Anderson the first time, you had said in your mind, that's it, the match is over. Is that what you're saying?
That is correct. The match was over at that point.
All right, Tommy, I want to ask you one thing, and I think you'll have to agree with me, too, that Dusty Rhodes did what no other man has done. You talk about the injury. Injury by Ric Flair, the Andersons, when they jumped on him, broke his ankle, right?
That is correct.
All right, and the continuing tried to injure him the whole time. He's in a cast. He brought himself back for that championship match. Is that correct?
Yes,
he
sir,
went
it
in
is.
there, and he wrestled Ric Flair to the final. 1, 2, 3.
I think we ought to take a look at this, David and Tommy. Take a look at this match, and at the moment you're talking about it, Tommy, explain with us again what exactly happened. And here it is, Starrcade 85, Ric Flair against Dusty Rhodes.
Right, at this point, I'm already on the floor. I really did not see any of this. I was still, I had my marbles rattled, whatever you want to say. I was trying to get my bearings straight. All I remember was when Arn Anderson hit the ring. He hasn't done it yet, but I'm sure he's going to.
Okay, here he
he
goes.
is, yes.
There he is. He has hit the ring.
Now, the camera's not on me, but you can see me trying to get in, and he went right into me.
Right, I saw you had your hand up there,
Yes,
and there's Ole Anderson.
that is correct. I'm laid out on the floor. I did not see any of this.
Okay, you had your hand up there as if to say, that's it.
That is correct. I was going to make the call right there. In my mind, I made the call. I did that.
But you're not sure if you did or not, are you?
No, sir. I made the call. To myself, I made the call. I did not get word of the timekeeper. He was on the opposite side of the ring. I could not get over there. The only thing I was trying to do was get in the ring and try to restore order, not have any more injuries.
Well, obviously, you know, he said interference, disqualification. Tommy Young,
We're not finished with this yet.
the top
All right, let's go
referee
on
in the
to
NWA, made the
We've
right
got some
call.
more on
Tommy,
this, by the way.
thank you very much for being with us. Okay, Tommy Young with us right now, and let's bring in the man with the belt. And you can hear the fans acknowledge Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Apparently it was a popular decision. Huh? And as for you, smart guy, I don't care if you're the vice president of the biggest wrestling organization in the world. You're not Ric Flair. You're not the world heavyweight champion. You're not buying tickets to look at it. So if you got a personal opinion, voice it that way. Tommy Young, I don't personally like the man, but you said it yourself 5 times. Referee of the year.
Right.
And he calls them as he sees them. You
He didn't
understand?
see it. If I remember correct, he said he didn't see it.
Now,
Dusty Rhodes,
unfortunately-
pin you.
Oh, are you wearing a striped shirt today? Huh? Are you representing the referees of the world? Stick to what you know how to do best. That's talking to that and sign checks. Leave the wrestling to me, Daddy. Now, as for you out there, Dusty Rhodes, it's only just begun. You see, in the eyes of some people around the world, some of the glitter, some of the sparkly stuff might have rubbed off Ric Flair.
He's scared.
But I got news for you. See, I'm still wearing cashmere.
Yeah.
I'm still walking around in alligators. Woo! I'm still looking at the diamonds on this big old Rolex. I'm still riding around that limousine. And I am still driving the women in this world completely out of their ever-loving, cotton-picking minds because I am still the world heavyweight wrestling champion. Do I make myself clear? Woo!
Nature Boy, Ric Flair. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom. Adrian Bevins and Paul Gardner have just met him.
Oh, I wouldn't want
Hey,
to.
wait a minute. Look at Paul Ellering.
Left-hand corner of your screen. Has that neck brace
Yeah,
on.
he's got a collar around his neck.
Well, we saw last week where he was really just from right behind, blindsided by Nikita Koloff with that sickle. Good to see him back at ringside.
Hey, here's one for Russia.
Here's one for Russia, he said. Big man to pick up with a backbreaker. Now they have Paul Gardner reeling.
Oh, the Hawk throws him in. Here he comes. Now the animal. He starts. Picks Gardner up. Look at him. He's got him. Presses him over his head. Yeah! All right! Makes that tag. Okay. Welcome to the big time. Here he goes. Back into the ropes. Across. Foot right in the face by the Hawk. They want those Russians.
There's a look at Paul Ellering at ringside with a brace on him, around his neck, really. Double elbow.
He's got him. Animal stomps him right in the head, and again.
I'll tell you, Gardner trying to get up. Got to give the man credit for that.
That's true.
He has taken a big beating so far.
Scoop,
Oh.
power slam. Now the Hawk comes in, swoops around, comes across. And that is what they call a clothesline the American way.
The Road Warrior clothesline.
And he pounced on his prey and pinned him.
We'll be right back.
The Superstation Championship Challenge Series, 6-man tag team action. Magnum TA, Billy Jack, and Sam Houston against Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, and Tully Blanchard with his Perfect 10 baby doll.
And this, the last month of the Superstation Championship Challenge Series, must be win by pinfall or submission.
And you've got 6 men out there that won't give an inch. All right, now.
Come on, shut him up. Get him in here.
They come in. They start it. Billy Jack comes in.
Come on, Arn. Get off. Get off.
The referee's cautioning Billy Jack.
Well, against a guy like Billy.
Wait a minute, listen to the fans. They're yelling, I quit, I quit. And you know who that's for?
Tully Blanchard.
Right now, Magnum TA goes up. He's up high. Dives across the arm. United States heavyweight champion. He's in there. Just think about it, Tony. Over in that corner across from Magnum is Tully Blanchard. Remember what he said at the top of the program. All right, he's in that corner. Quickly comes right out. He gets him now.
Okay, come on, Ole.
Take him around in that corner. Trying to get around. Switch down. And it comes. Hard right to the jaw and another right. Oh, he's trying to get over, trying to make that tag.
Trying to make it.
He's got it. He's got that tag, and here comes Tully Blanchard. Tully now.
Now they're going to slug it out, and you knew they would.
That is right. Hard right. Tully's almost down. Across now, into the ropes. Picks him up. Ha! Slam! Pressed him over the head. Magnum TA. Tully now. In pain, trying to drag himself over. Look at baby doll. Magnum has him up. Drops him. Drives that knee right into the spine. All right, Tully. Don't underestimate him.
Not at
when
all.
When you do,
He's just crafty.
That's when you get in trouble, and that's exactly what happened just then. Magnum went in on him, and Blanchard starts to work. Magnum fighting back, though. Hard right. Backing in, backing in. This time wisely, he stays out of that corner. Goes on either side. Ole and Arn Anderson waiting to attack. Twisting the arm. Magnum twists it around. Comes over, tag. Sam Houston. Houston comes off. That top rope right onto the arm of Arn Anderson. Twisting now. All right, Arn backs him in. They go across in the rope. Good leg. Now look at Sam comes right out. Go behind. Drives him into the ropes. Okay, now they tie up again. Headlock over in that corner. Ole comes in the rock. Ole Anderson. Hard fist, the back of the neck. took that hit and just drove it into that turnbuckle. And again, pulls him out by the hair. A fist up back of the neck. Sam starts to try to fight back. Continue right. Ole drives him into the ropes, tries to stop him. A forearm right in the midsection, knocks the wind out. Fist across the now another, back of the neck. Sam still trying to fight back. Ole holding him in there. Remember the Andersons. He's in the wrong corner.
He really is.
Good drop kick by Houston. Ole comes up to his knees.
They got him really now, but he is as smart and as sly as a fox.
Oh, yes, he is.
Look how he's standing. He knows what quarter he wants to be in.
Hey, the Andersons, remember, they'll take 20 punches just to get the right punch in. And that's what he's done. Houston scoots out. Makes that tag. Magnum Madden starts in. Hard rights to the jaw. Takes Arn. Arn backs up in that corner.
Magnum,
where you know
wise.
It's 3-on-1.
Yeah, he's very wise. Does not want to get into that corner.
Hey, stay out of here.
All right, now. They're just waiting. They tie up. All right, he's in the corner. Billy Jack has the tag. Catches Arn. Elbow back of the neck. Takes him around. Snapmare takes him on the mat. Comes up. First chin lock. Puts those huge, massive arms around him and starts to squeeze. Tighter and tighter. Tighter. Look at him. Here he goes.
Come on, Arn.
All right, now.
That right there is where Arn Anderson's very dangerous up against the ropes.
I tried it. Has him up. Oh, presses him over his head. And Arn said, no! Horse slam. Up, press, yes, Tully. Slam. Here's Ole. Up, press, Ole. Slam on the man. Oh, 3 men. Pressed him over the head. Woo!
I don't make believers out of them all.
Oh, me. That's what you call a tactical retreat by the Andersons and Tully Blanchard.
Billy Jack Haynes. My goodness.
Look at that, man. Look at those muscles. You don't think he's strong. You try to pick 3 men up, average weight 260 pounds.
I think you fans at home can hear the chant from the fans. They've said it before. They're on him again. On it, Tully Blanchard.
And that gets him in. Drives those knees into the midsection. Throws him into their corner. Has him. Goes right over. Oh, he's trying. He's almost has the full Nelson. Almost. Oh, he almost had it. Ole Anderson has him. Block. Spins him around. Nice try. He's trying for that full Nelson. He's got a full Nelson on Ole. He's got it locked, but he made the tag. Snapmare. Stomps him right in the chest. And again. Has him now. Has him in tight. See there, he has him working. He has him now. Has him in that reverse chin lock. Has it. Holding, trying to cut that wind off. What's he gonna do? Tully came right off that top rope. Now back of neck.
David, remember, this match must be won by pinfall or submission. It is our Superstation Championship Challenge Series, and we'll have more of this match.
He goes down for the pin, almost had him. Down for the pin.
Don't go away.
Then Tully comes in.
We'll be right back.
All right, we continue with the Superstation Championship Challenge Series. And it is all action in the ring right now. Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard. All 6 men are in. Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, Sam Houston, Magnum, Billy Jack, Tully. They're all battling it out in that ring. Baby Doll's outside. She's trying to help her men.
Well, I tell you what, it's pandemonium in there.
It sure is.
David, I think right here we ought to mention something about the NWA World Heavyweight title very briefly. Tommy Young made the call as he saw it, and he made the right call. Bob Geigel, after Tommy Young's call, made the decision, made the ruling to give that World Heavyweight title back to Nature Boy Ric Flair. Bob Geigel, as everyone knows, is the president of the NWA. Tommy Young, the top official in professional wrestling, no doubt about it, made the call. The ruling was made by Bob Geigel. Bob Geigel was there that night.
We'll see. All right. Ole goes down for that pin. Magnum kicks out. He has his opinion, I have mine. Arn Anderson now has the arm of the United States Heavyweight Champion, Magnum TA.
Well, I tell you what, how quickly the tide of battle can turn when you got the athletes, the caliber of these 6 men in the ring.
That is right. And you have 6 of the best. Magnum starts to paddle. There you see, Arn quickly grabs the leg of Magnum. Now make Tully drives that knee in the back. Now in the midsection, backs him into that corner, makes the tag to Arn again. Oh, he's arguing with the referee. That knee in the midsection cut Magnum for a flip. Now knee in the chest, they go down for the pin. He needs to hook that leg. Hey, Billy Jack pulls him off. Pulls Arn off. They hold him down. Maybe they've singled Magnum out. This is the man. They're going to take that arm. They're going to twist it. They're going to wear him down. They're going to try to make him submit. Can they do it? And you know Magnum took an awful lot of punishment to win that United States Heavyweight title. What effect did it have on Magnum? Can he hold out against the Andersons and Tully Blanchard? They're doing right now what they do best. Take one part of the body, twist it, turn it, and drive it till that individual submits. They drag him over to the ropes. Ole Anderson driving in, trying to knock the wind out. Puts the arms across the face, over the mouth and nose. Now he has that arm. Magnum, hard rights to the jaw. Makes that tag, holds on that arm though. Has Tully.
And that block, as you saw by Ole Anderson, the key to...
He rolls him up, he's got him down for that pin. Almost, count of 2. Going after that arm. They've singled him out. Remember, you have to win by pinfall or submission. That arm is getting ready, sort of hanging limp. Look at him, double teaming now. Arn driving in. Now Billy Jack comes in on him. But now this helps Sam, unfortunately.
Trying for a backslide.
Trying for a backslide. Ole caught him. Caught Magnum now. Arn steps right on his face. Goes right back to the arm. Holding it. Magnum trying. Good fireman's carry. Can he make that tag? No! Arn grabs the leg. Tully comes in and starts to choke. Look at him. Hold him down. Magnum comes up. Magnum's just about there. He's Did that do it? Tony, the man looks like he's out.
Yeah, he really is groggy right now. Is Magnum. He's trying to get up, and he's really in a bad situation right now. Look at him.
Slams, he takes his time, stomps him right in the chest. At this point, you know he's gasping for air.
But he kicked out, David. I thought that could have been it for Magnum.
Every breath he takes. Look at him. He won't give up. Will not give up. Ole has that tag, grabs that leg. And again. Here he goes, across, center of the ropes. Comes up. Oh! Magnum turns. Slams the head of Arn Anderson into the mat. Staggering over to make the tag. Come on, can he make it? Can he? So close. Oh, almost.
Only thing he had to do was reach up, but he really didn't know how close he was.
He's so exhausted. He didn't realize where he was. He was right under him. All he had to do was reach up. This is yelling for Tully now. They want Tully to have the pleasure of defeating Magnum. Magnum now, fighting back. He tried to suplex. Magnum's got him, suplex. Tully. Oh, both men down. Come on, come on, come on. Can he make it?
Where
can
did
he get
he
over
get
there?
that
He makes the
energy
tag to Sam Houston. Goes after Arn. Now he has Ole again. He goes right after Arn again. Hard rights. Goes after Ole. Fighting both men now. He stays on Ole. Has him. Bulldog. Yes, here he goes. Drives his head right in the mat. Rolls him over. Goes down for that pin.
Got a save. Saved by Tully right there. Here comes Magnum. Here comes Billy Jack.
Magnum's all Tully. They go outside the ring.
It's all six of them.
Sam Houston has Ole. Sam's got him up. There you see. Magnum and Tully are fighting outside.
He can make
Arn's up on the top rope. Arn's up, dives over. Right in the back of Houston. The full Nelson of Billy Jack, but they don't realize Ole is on Sam.
That's it.
Ole's on Sam.
Ole got the pin. Ole Anderson got the pin on Sam Houston when Arn Anderson came off of the top turnbuckle. Now the winners, Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll, and Ole and Arn Anderson as Billy Jack Haynes and Magnum TA looked over a fallen Sam Houston. What a match. Those three men really gave it their all. There you see Arn Anderson coming off, down on top. And as Billy Jack got Arn in, Arn and Ole and Tully won the match. Here he is, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And Dusty, a great match for you. We were all there that night.
So it was a tremendous match. You know, I have nothing to say about Tommy Young's credentials. That's terrific. That's fine. What I have to talk about is Nature Boy Ric Flair. Yeah. One thing is for sure is that we know you can be pinned, baby. We know you can be beat. We know you can be had at any time.
That's right.
So I'm gonna live with it.
That's right.
I'm gonna live with it.
Live with it, baby.
And all them snotty-nosed little punk girls he got planted out here, they can yell all they want, baby. Because unless you had a real man, you don't know what it's all about. All right. Now, dear, let me tell you something. He said it's not over. It's not over. When it becomes over, when I stop walking around with a bad leg, I still wearing a boot with a steel in it to keep from walking. I walk around with a limp through the airports. Everybody says, Dream, how you feeling? I'm feeling fine, because I pinned the world's heavyweight champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair, in front of 100,000 people, Jack. That's what it's all about. If they want him, all they got to do, Slick Rick, I'm standing here, come out and get it, because it's not over, by no means. If there's any question in your mind about Dusty Rhodes pinning Ric Flair, I want you to watch this right now on this television, baby.
And we'll be back right after this. One week ago, right here on this program, Precious Paul Ellering blindsided by Nikita Koloff when confronting Ivan Koloff. He's back with us now with the Road Warriors. I'm sure the Russian team is on your mind.
That's right, Russians. You have my congratulations. You are what you are. Now, this is not a complicated issue. It's not complicated at all. It's elementary. It's very simple. This is World War III, Russians, and you've started it. Let's look at this film, Tony.
Okay. There you see, confronting Ivan Koloff. And there is Nikita from behind, getting Paul Ellering down, and then as Hawk steps in, this time Animal in the ring doesn't realize what's going on. As you can see, executing the pin. They are famous.
Tony Schiavone, I beat him with a power slam. You saw that. And look, out of nowhere, they're coming in the ring. Now look, I am beating the heck out of Khrushchev, kicking the Koloff, and there goes Ivan. Now it's all 3 against 1. Now how fair is that? Just like everything else the Russians do. It ain't ever fair.
Now look at them. The chain they're going to bring out. And I know you replayed this over in your mind time and time again. 3-on-1 here. They had a 3-on-1 with Paul Ellering. Then when Hawk came down, and now we're going to see the chain. And as they continue to pound
Brother's throat.
right across the throat. Here it is. Oh, my.
Takes 3 Russians to do anything to one Road Warrior.
Now down. cleaning house right now, the Hawk. And I'm sure as we replay that, that is a disgusting scene for you to look at, but it just goes to show
Hey, Tony Schiavone, I want to say something here. You can slap me, you can slap him, you can slap us anywhere you want. You can knock us down, but one thing, we're going to get way back up and come back in your face. You can hit us down 10 times. We've been in wars before, Russians. In Chicago, when we grew up, we had to fight 10, 12, 15. It didn't matter. But we were always outnumbered, and we always came through. Just like this time, we're going to get even. Hey, you know, the Russians have done something worse than try to hurt us physically. They hurt our pride.
That's right.
They hurt the Road Warriors' pride. For that, they gotta pay, and they ain't too smart. Matter of fact, they're so stupid, somebody wrote a song about them. It's called Brother, Can You Spare Me a Brain? And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you Russians something. When we get done wrestling you in any town you want, in your backyard in Moscow, for all we care, you're gonna need more than a spare brain. You might as well get into the artificial limb company business. Yeah! Because we're gonna rip your limbs off your stinking hides. Remember one thing, the United States is where we're from. It's our backyard, not yours. And we're gonna kick your tails in back to Moscow.
The Road Warriors and Precious Paul Ellering. Let's go back to the ring.
I said, Nadine, honey, is that you? Yeah, I said, Nadine. You know what I'm talking about? I want to talk to my brothers and sisters, and I want to thank all my people for the support, for the gathering. And all I got to say is the Boogie Woogie Man loves you all. All right.
Jimmy Valiant.
The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, comes in as Vernon Deaton. Arm drag takes him over. He has that arm in tight. Tony, what about those Road Warriors?
I know the Russians are big and they're strong.
But like he said,
I'm wondering if maybe they've bitten off a little bit more than they can chew right now.
like Hawk said, the Russians are in the Road Warriors' backyard. And you don't come into somebody's backyard and pick a fight.
Not at all.
Because you will be doomed by the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors with Paul Ellering. Jimmy Valiant got that thumb.
This was for you, Davy Crockett.
Hope he didn't mean you want to. I hope he didn't mean you want to give it to me.
Nothing but love for you, Davy Crockett. All right. Tony, how's Grandma Sabate? All right.
There is only one Jimmy Valiant.
Wait a minute, baby.
There is only one. The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant.
All right, baby. Good night, Irene. It's all over, baby. All right.
Here he goes. He backs him into the ropes. Comes up. Catch him with an elbow. Here he goes. Up. Drops the elbow down. Has him down for the pin. And he's got him. Your winner, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant.
Back at ringside with Mr. Jim Crockett Jr., president of Jim Crockett Promotions, Superstation Championship Challenge Series. The announcement for next week, Jim.
That's right. We're in our final month of the Championship Challenge Series. Next week, we will have the new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion defending his title. I'm talking about Crusher Khrushchev will take on Pistol Pez Watley.
That's next week, and as you heard Mr. Crockett say, our final month at our Superstation Championship Challenge Series, it's Crusher Khrushchev defending his new Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title against challenger Pistol Piss Watley. Should be a great matchup.
Yes, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jim. Well, we have more exciting action yet to come on this program here today in World Championship Wrestling. And on World Championship Wrestling, many of the top stars, Terry Taylor will be with us. James J. Dillon will be here. And you know, James J. Dillon claimed he's the master of the bull rope. And he also has Nature Boy Buddy Landel as the new national heavyweight champion. We'll talk with him a little bit later on. We'll have more exciting action. And don't forget, next week, our Superstation Championship Challenge Series is Crusher Khrushchev defending the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title against Pistol Piss Watley. We are back at ringside with the Russian team led by Ivan Koloff. You've done a lot of things before. I don't know now. You got the Road Warriors on your back. I don't think I would want to be in your
Who cares what you think, American? I am very proud of Crusher Khrushchev and his accomplishment winning Mid-Atlantic title. And I'm always proud of nephew Nikita. But you Rock and Roll Express, we were robbed out of a World Tag Team belt by the official's own ambition. He was hurt in previous match, and he should not have been even in this match. At one point, whenever he was bumped down, I had this Rock and Roll Express beat for a 7 or 8 count, but he would not get down there and count. But Rock and Roll Express, you seen after the match, we left you laying inside that ring. We left you hurt and hurt bad, and we will not rest until we get World Tag Team belts back again. That is the most important thing to us. But we're always in contact with the Kremlin, with the Soviet Union. And they tell us it's imperative, it's most important for us to show our power, to show our strength here in America. And what better team could we show it against than the strongest team in all the free world, these Road Warriors.
Oh, Nikita here. How nobody hurt these Road Warriors. Nobody can hurt these Road Warriors. Everything. Road Warrior, Nikita will give you a warning. No run, you big mouth. But you know, here's Nikita. 1 week ago, all the world see who most powerful team in this country is. Who most superior team? Crusher Khrushchev, Uncle Ivan, Russian Dare, Nikita Koloff, Russian Nightmare. Road Warrior, you want these war? You got a war. You go down.
We have shown we are World 6-Man Tag Team Champion. We still got our trophy. We will take these Road Warriors on in any competition. And they'll fight any place throughout the world. You better watch your back, because we're out to prove something, and we're going to.
Let's go to the ring.
In the ring, Terry Taylor gonna take on Brody Chase. Go behind, takes him down.
Well, new national heavyweight champion is Nature Boy Buddy Landel defeating Terry Taylor. JJ had quite a night during Starrcade,
Yes,
didn't he?
he did. He looked like he had quite a night. Terry Taylor now takes Chase over, still has that arm. Hey, remember, Tony, hey, coming up, you're going to see the Barbarian, right? Also, the new national heavyweight champion, Nature Boy Buddy Landel. Also, the gentlemen that were just on the set here, the Russians, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Crusher Khrushchev. They'll be with us. So you see the best right here on World Championship Wrestling.
Well, when the Russian team comes out here a little bit later on, it'll be a tag match.
You know something?
Nikita Koloff will be down at ringside.
We have so much going on in this program. You never know what's going to happen. Taylor still has that arm. He has that hand over the mouth there. Brody Chase, a big man. Back him in the corner. Brody catches him. Taylor turns him around. Hard chops now to the chest. Snapmare takes him out. Backs into the ropes. Knee right across the head.
Taylor really aggressive in this match, David.
Here he goes, across, ropes. Oh, forearm jacked his jaw. Picks him up. Uh-oh. Here he goes. He's gonna, picks him up, superplex. Oh. That's got to hurt. No way about it. That's got to hurt. Off that high, let it. That's a killer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Barbarian, managed by Paul Jones, is in there against George South. Paul Jones takes his time.
David, as Paul Jones takes off the collar and the cuffs of that wild man, we'd like to send happy anniversary greetings out to Mr. and Mrs. Gilbert Martin of Beaver Dam, Kentucky. This past week, married 55 years, celebrating their 55 years of marriage. Write to us, anniversaries of 50 years or more, or any questions or comments. The World Championship Wrestling, 1250 South Miami International, Atlanta, 30303. If you'd like to write to one of your favorite wrestlers, write to him in care of that address you see right there. We'd love to hear from you. Congratulations to the Martins of Beaver Dam, Kentucky.
And I'd also like to say hello to a few friends of mine out in Denver, Colorado. Gene and Vicki Johnson. I'll be out there to see you very soon. Look at him press him. Oh, look at him. Stands right on top of George South. Going right for the face. Hey, he's got that cast off, Tony. He has it taped, but he does have that cast off.
Well, you know, even a heavily taped hand can be a weapon. Certainly not with the force of the cast, but certainly itself can be used to hurt someone. Not to say he doesn't have enough in his artillery already.
What a slam. That was a good power slam. Now you know he's going to go up on top. This man weighs 300 plus pounds. Dives in.
It's the Barbarian with a flying headbutt. And we'll be right back. Starrcade 85 will be remembered for a lot of things, but I'm sure in the illustrious career of this man, it'll be a night he'll never forget. Self-proclaimed master of the bull rope and also a national heavyweight champion.
This is very true. You know, there was a lot of confusion as the gathering wound down as to who was really the rightful claimant to the World's Heavyweight Championship. And I noticed on the big screen there was a lot of jubilation in the camp of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, where it appeared he was going to be the World Heavyweight Champion the third time around. And yet, listening this morning or today to what the referee had to say, I can understand why the final decision went the way it did, and I think that Bob Geigel did what he had to do. But there was certainly no confusion when it came to the situation as to who was the rightful claimant to the National Heavyweight Champion. And I feel that once again I have shown why I'm truly the greatest mind of professional wrestling today, because I geared Nature Boy Buddy Landel, I paced Nature Boy Buddy Landel, and I had him peak right at the gathering, and he went out there and did just what I predicted he would do, take the National Heavyweight Championship. And now, whether the final appeals, when they're all said and done, whichever way it goes, whether it's Dusty Rhodes, whether it's Ric Flair, that's a World Heavyweight Champion. One thing for sure, Nature Boy Buddy Landel, as the National Heavyweight Champion, is one of the 3 top challengers for that title, along with the United States Heavyweight Champion and the World Television Champion, whoever he might be, pending the outcome of the upcoming tournament. But of course, again, Ron Bass, I showed him why he made the biggest mistake of his life locking horns with me. But let's go to the ring now and see the new National Heavyweight Champion, my pride and joy, Nature Boy Buddy Landel.
Okay, let's go to the ring.
In the ring, Nature Boy Buddy Landel.
National Heavyweight Champion.
1,000 words, David Crockett. What have I got around my waist? In the conversation, all right? You tell him, buddy! Hey, since I'm the National Heavyweight Champion, I'm going to start conducting myself in the ring like a champion, all right? Come here, brother.
Gonna shake his hand, he says. Well,
Just like JJ said, a sucker born every minute.
Landel is really going to work.
Buddy Landel.
David, that is awesome. That standing drop kick is right on target.
Twists the arm. You know, Landel is a real big man when he takes on an opponent that he really knows that he can destroy, he can beat.
That's for the sadistic cameraman.
He has an opponent that wanted to come out here and try for the first time on World Championship Wrestling.
I want respect. All right?
Respect. You're getting everything you deserve. Landel, really a big man when it's.
Who's a Nature Boy? Hey, David Crockett, you ever heard the shot that rang across the world? Huh? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, I love it.
He said the shot that rang across the world sounded like it had a silencer on it.
Out he goes.
You get off of my back.
Now, Landel is talking with the referee, Stephen Gregory, as Dylan, smiling as he does it, slaps the man around. Drop kick on the floor.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
Landel, you gotta say, first time we've seen him since he's won that national heavyweight title, and he's in great shape.
That's right.
Elbow.
We're going to score. There's a Nature Boy, David Crockett.
And now the figure 4. That's it.
Hey, Bob, you can break it out.
Nature Boy Buddy Landel, the winner of the match here on World Championship Wrestling. Once again.
There he goes. He picks him up. And he does slam him hard on that mat. Knocks the wind out. Backs up in the ropes. Goes up and spins in the air. Lands right on his man. Your winner, Nature Boy Buddy Landel.
Don't go away. The Russian team and a lot more when we come back. Back in ringside, right here on World Championship Wrestling. Number 1, Paul Jones, along with the Barbarian with us.
Tony, it's obvious. It's obvious that these people got in here free. This is the type of cooperation you get when you give somebody a free lunch. There ain't no free lunch. And you people shut up and listen to what I have to say. I've got on TV here numerous times, and I told everybody how strong the Barbarian is. And I've received letters saying will prove how strong he is. Well, let me tell you something right now. You know, Who is the strongest man around here? Dusty Rhodes doesn't claim to be the strongest man. He just claims to be the best. But there's one man that walks around like he's got it in his head that he thinks that he's the strongest man. The arms right here like this, like he just got through shaving his under his arms. I'm talking about you, Billy Jack. You think you're so strong? Well, why don't you have a test of strength? Why don't you show the people and show the Barbarian how strong you are? Or why don't I show you how strong the Barbarian is? Well, let me tell you something, he's so strong that every time he hugs his wife, she goes out cold. And let me tell you, if you don't believe it, you come up to the Barbarian and you say, hug me. And I guarantee you one thing, Billy Jack, from now on, we're not going to hear you say anything about how strong you are because you know deep down inside that you're going to be embarrassed. Let's go.
Let's go to the ring. Ivan Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev against Jimmy Blackledge and Mark Cooper, David.
There you see Crusher Khrushchev kissing the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship belt that he now possesses. They take their time always.
And it's always their decision as to which two will wrestle in the ring.
That is correct. You never know.
It's Nikita down on the floor. So you always got to be aware of the 3-on-2 or even 3-on-1 situation. And I'm sure the Russian team realizes this, as well as many other wrestlers like the Road Warriors.
Oh. That there was a lack of experience. Ivan, the captain, the general, the commander of this team, he's too smart to try anything on so early in the match.
Pressure that time helped him, if you will, back to the ring.
Now watch Crusher, picks him up, throws him across the ring. Good toss. Uh-oh.
They certainly work well as a team, David, but also Khrushchev, when he won that Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title, pretty impressive win for him.
Yes, he beat a good man.
He really did. He beat a fine athlete and a fine wrestler in Sam Houston. And Khrushchev really pinned the man, and the Koloffs were not at ringside. So he is the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. You can't dispute that.
You watch the destructive power of the Russians, Crusher Khrushchev and Ivan Koloff at this time in this match. Outside is the Russian Nightmare, Nikita. Khrushchev, he's huge, he's big. Strong, there you see him. Picks him up, drops him right across the ropes.
Give him hammer, Conrad. Hammer to throw him.
Here he goes, into the ropes. Takes him down that chokehold.
The Russian hammer, as Ivan Koloff had called it. Which, as you said,
any way you look at it, it's a choke.
Right.
All right, Ivan goes across, comes off the ropes, dives into the back. Takes his time. Here he comes off the ropes again. Catches him with that sickle.
Turned him right for a flip. That is it.
And your winners, the Russians, Ivan Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev. with Nikita Koloff. And watch him now. There's the Ivy. Catches the clothesline, goes down for the pin. Again, your winners, Ivan Koloff, Crusher Khrushchev, and Nikita Koloff.
One thing before we talk to Tully Blanchard and Baby Doll, we talked to Bob Geigel, president of the NWA, earlier this morning, and we understand that Bob will try to be on our program maybe a little bit later on in the future to talk about that ruling that he made on Nature Boy Ric Flair, returning the title to him. And also, we understand the NWA still in meetings about that match between Dusty Rhodes and Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Well, you know, after the situation that happened to me about the I Quit match and Bob Geigel, and then I find out later how he then sanctioned it to Jim Crockett and the whole thing went down. You know, my advice, Ric Flair, now that you and I become friends, training partners, and so forth, is stay on top of the situation. Get you the best lawyer you can, because I tell you what, the National Wrestling Alliance, although it is the greatest governing body of professional wrestling in all of the world, will and can do some shady dealings. And you know, Dusty Rhodes is not against paying somebody under the table, as is Magnum TA or Jim Crockett, anybody else. Right. So Rick, from me to you, one great professional athlete to another, take care of your business, because they did it to me. They did it to me, and I tell you what, they could do it to you, so you be careful. Tony, thank you.
Okay, Tully Blanchard along with Baby Doll. Well, we invite you to join us next week for more on World Championship Wrestling. We'll see you at that time.